Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast.
Time now for this week
of
in
the
auto
In Wheel
history,
Time
Mr.
car
Morris.
show that airs live every
Yeah, I like
Saturday
this
morning,
show.
8 to 11 a.m. Central.
Auto history.
Auto history? Yeah. So this week in 1988, Bertha Benz actually made history by undertaking the world's first long-distance automobile trip.
Bertha?
Bertha,
Is that
without
a woman?
without her husband,
Yeah,
Carl.
She stole it.
She drove the newly invented motor wagon from Mannheim to her mother's home, covering about 66 miles. She had to purchase fuel from a pharmacy. She repaired the car. She proved the vehicle's practicality. Then in 1899, Henry Ford actually founded his first automobile company called the Detroit Automobile Company. Now, it was backed by investors, and the company aimed to mass produce affordable vehicles. However, they had a little problem perfecting their designs, if that means anything.
There's no design there. It looks like an outhouse.
Is he being carjacked?
Yeah, it was. But anyway, the cars were expensive and unreliable, and the venture closed in 1901 after producing fewer than 20
Wait a minute,
vehicles.
19 after 1.
1901. After 1901, they produced 20 vehicles, and apparently there was a lot of massive recalls or something that caused the company to fail. Then in 1900, Harvey Firestone founded the Firestone Tire and Rubber Company in Akron, Ohio. It became a key supplier to Ford and a cornerstone of America's automotive expansion. However, they ran into some controversy in the 1990s where hundreds of people died in automobile crashes caused by the failure of Firestone tires on light trucks and SUVs made by the Ford Motor Company. More recalls. Then in 1918, the U.S. government ordered automakers to halt civilian vehicle production. And this was to redirect the factories to support the World War I efforts. Now, this was great because it showed that they could shift to making military trucks, ambulances, and aircraft engines, and proving the mobilization of the automotive industry until they got to the EVs. Then in 1928, Walter Chrysler introduced the DeSoto brand to compete in the mid-priced market, putting the DeSoto between the Dodge and the Chrysler models. It was named after a Spanish explorer, which I'm not sure why, and I couldn't find a good reason, Hernando DeSoto. DeSoto reflected Chrysler's ambition to diversify its offering, and however, it was discontinued in 1961.
I think one of the first cars that my parents owned was a DeSoto.
Really?
And and my dad had to teach my mother how to get out, open the hood, take a broomstick with a hammer, and hit the starter to get it to engage.
Well, when I found this picture of one, I was,
that wasn't it.
No, but I was kind of impressed that why he wanted to put that between the Dodge and the Chrysler models, like this was a mid-priced type vehicle, and it looks awful expensive
Fancy.
to me. Yes,
I like the Torino in the background there.
that's even better. Then in 1959,
That's not 1959.
okay, we're going to skip that one then. In 1975, you're good. The Tomaso acquired Maserati, restoring the famed automaker.
Tomaso.
De Tomaso, yeah, to Italian ownership. They had been struggling financially, but he aimed to revive the brand with more accessible performance vehicles. Now, this marked a crucial moment in Maserati's survival, helping preserve its identity as a maker of high-performance cars, although I'm not sure that's one of them, but it was listed as one of those
Alejandro
cars.
Di Tomaso.
Also, in 1977, The Spy Who Loved Me movie premiered, featuring the iconic Lotus Esprit that transformed into
Esprit.
That turned into a submarine.
You called that an Esprit. Okay.
Well, that's what it says. Vehicle became one of James Bond's most memorable cars, merging cinematic flair and futuristic automotive imagination. And that was this week in auto history. Fortunately,
thank God that's done with.
Oh my gosh!
You had some sort of a little devil hanging out over your head today, haven't you?
It's
Oh, that made the day.
That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.